Hi, if you've clicked on this video, then I know that you want to be talking about introductions, and you're in the right place. Introductions need to include three basic elements. You're looking to add a hook, a bridge, and a thesis statement. Adding these three things will prepare your reader for what you have to say in your essay. A hook catches your reader's attention. Quite frankly, in simplest terms, when you go fishing, you can't just throw your hook in the water. That's not going to attract a fish. You need to put some kind of bait on there. And although that's not going to be discussed in this video, there will be a different video where you can look at different kinds of hooks that you might use. So once you have your hook and you've brought your reader in, you're going to provide a bridge and then a thesis statement. A bridge is going to be a sentence or two that relates your hook to your thesis statement. Think of it like this. A bridge, why do they build a bridge across water? So that you can get from one side to the other smoothly. A bridge here in a paper works to connect your hook to your thesis statement so it flows smoothly for your reader. When you do a bridge, you may include an intro to your texts and authors that you'll be presenting. Sometimes that's a good way to bridge your hook to your thesis. Or you might bridge using ideas from the hook, whether it was a quote or an analogy, and you would tie those ideas to the ideas in your thesis statement. From there, you'll end with the thesis statement, and quite frankly, this is the roadmap for your reader. This should be one sentence that states the main points that you'll address in your upcoming paragraphs. Okay, so what might this look like? And I've color-coded the example here. Journeys of Truth. You don't want to forget the little things. Journeys of Truth is the title for this essay. And so right off the bat, you're setting the tone. Oh yes, we're not getting away from tone here. Journeys of Truth kind of sets the tone for your paper, and now your reader's thinking, Journeys of Truth, I wonder where this is going. So you want to start with the title. So if you didn't add one, think of what you might add there. Please avoid just using journey, essay. Those don't pull your reader in. Think of something creative to put at the top. All right, once you have the title, let's read and see. You'll see that the hook is in red, the bridge is in purple, and the thesis is in green, just like above. Let's read and see how these go together. Quote, everyone is handed adversity in life. No one's journey is easy. It's how people handle it that makes people unique, Kevin Conroy once said. A journey is an experience where people learn and try new things. By the end, a person can completely renovate themselves. The adventures in the works of literature in this essay are all completely different. Although they are different, there is one thing they have in common. The Book Thief by Markus Zusak, Araby by James Joyce, and Because I Could Not Stop for Death by Emily Dickinson all have an incredible journey that evolves themes and character development. Okay, from here, once I get done reading that, I like how I'm pulled in with a quote, and with the quote, it's given the source. The credit has been given to this Kevin Conroy. From here, up above, we said that a bridge could include authors and texts. Well, the purple, they didn't decide to do that here, but what they did decide to do was include ideas from the hook that related to the thesis statement. In the quote, it talked about a journey and how people handle it, and here they kind of elaborate on those ideas when they say a journey is an experience where people learn and try new things. By the end, a person can completely renovate themselves. What they've done is bridge this hook by explaining a little bit more. They've chosen to, instead of put the author and the texts in the bridge, they've chosen to put it right in the thesis statement, in the roadmap. And their roadmap says, I'm going to stop at the Book Thief, I'm going to stop at James Joyce, and I'm going to stop at Emily Dickinson, and I'm going to explain to you themes and character development. From here, the reader is now prepared to know that in the upcoming paragraphs, that the first paragraph is going to be The Book Thief, the second paragraph will be Araby by James Joyce, and the last one, Because I Could Not Stop for Death. Everything is clearly laid out. I've interested them with a hook. I have bridged my information with explaining a little bit more from my hook, and I've specifically stated what texts I will use and what I plan to discuss in the essay. At this time, please go back and check your paper, starting with the title. Do I have a title? Do I have some kind of hook? Do I have a bridge that gets from my hook to my thesis statement and kind of joins it together? And then lastly, was I specific in my thesis statement to my reader about what they will be learning in the upcoming paragraphs?